My name is Jake Mosby. I'm the VP of Operations. Work for Intermountain Electronics. We've been in business since 1985, so 36 years now. Privately held, family owned. We have 4 manufacturing locations across the United States. This facility here is in South Point, Ohio, and we've been here for 7 years now. So we manufacture electrical distribution equipment, process equipment, control and automation equipment for energy markets and kind of infrastructure. So it could be anywhere from a coal mine to a gas site, to a power plant, to a data center, to a wind farm, to a solar farm. It's the whole range of industries and areas. We have quite a few engineers that do the design and development of the product. Electrical engineers, mechanical engineers, we're always looking for good talent there. On the manufacturing side, we employ welders, electricians, quality technicians, painters, laser and brake operators, quite a few different trades, I would say. We've got kind of a circular flow in terms of our manufacturing, so we don't ever want anything to move backwards. We want to take raw material in, ship finished product out. So this is our incoming warehouse receiving area, and this is really kind of the first stage in the process. So this is where our metal processing starts. So we're doing cutting, bending, shearing, using a CNC laser and a press brake. So everything that we manufacture that you see kind of around the shop that looks big and bulky starts out as sheet metal and channel. And then our fabrication group welds everything together, fits it up, aligns it, makes sure it matches all the prints and specifications. Once they have finished fabricating it, it gets painted. Once it gets painted, we side and insulate it for kind of weatherproofness and for aesthetics. And then all of the guts go into that. So the equipment could be anywhere from a piece of switchgear that powers a power plant to a data center server rack to a battery storage enclosure to a motor control center control house. So it could also be piping systems for like a wastewater treatment plant. So that'll sit on a concrete pad. What they'll do is they'll bring their cables in from the bottom. I mean, this is pretty high voltage. I think it's like 35 kV. And there's these huge cables that come in from the bottom that plug in. So they want to have room underneath to work under it. So we build all the stairs and platforms that go around it so they can actually get into the building. We do all the structural analysis, all the design, all the modeling, so that it meets all the wind ratings and load ratings and snow load ratings and seismic ratings and all of those things that you kind of have to think about. This is what they look like before they have any equipment in them. And then they're staging equipment to be set inside of it. And then they'll do all the interconnects once it's inside of it. That's big switchgear. So, you know, it's probably 2,000 or 3,000 amp bus. A lot of what we do is we design safety systems to prevent people from getting into things or from accidentally accessing dangerous areas. We can do a lot with interlocking kind of safety pieces. But there's a lot of stuff that goes around it to make them smart, to make them safe, to make them efficient, and so you can control them from pretty much anywhere on the planet. You know, these are pretty large structures. We build pieces that we have to actually split so that they'll fit on a truck so that we can ship them. When it's assembled to complete, it looks like one building, but because of logistic challenges, we have to kind of split up. We're constantly expanding, so we're building new engineering offices. So as we have future growth, we've got places for people to sit and work. We're purchasing extra land so that we can grow our facilities, so that we have more manufacturing space. So we're pretty forward thinking just in terms of always trying to stay ahead of where we need to be so that we can continue to grow. So all the material comes in here, laser, fabrication, paint, assembly, test, then it leaves in this bay. So nothing ever kind of comes back the wrong way. We have very good neighbors. We have great partnerships with the county and the Economic Development Group. We have a very good, dedicated talent pool. So being in kind of a smaller, semi-rural area, we have a lot of people that line up with our company core values. I mean, hard work, teamwork, those are like, that's kind of, this area is known for that. So it's really nice that we have availability to who we're looking for. So that's why we kind of target these smaller towns and areas, is because they line up with our core values a lot better than, say, a large industrial city where it might be harder to find those values in people. Manufacturing is extremely important to our economy because it is our infrastructure, right? It's what makes everything work. It's what allows us to do everything else. So that's why we're really proud of what we do, because we're supporting every industry that the U.S. is currently in. So that's pretty cool when you look at our product mix, when you look at what we do, you look at the customers we have and who we help. It literally touches every piece of society.